When you look at Squall, it doesn't look that promising. Heavy total weight, slow fire rate, high recoil weapon. But don't judge a book by its cover. To start it off, you get a Walker's Razor headset, only being bested by Tac Sports. And just as another review, I say this because XLs are in the game and are better, but only marksman subclasses have them, and nobody really plays marksman because they're usually super easy to kill due to lack of good armor, fully automatic weapon, and a helmet, just to name a few problems. And the Tac Sports are also better, but only by 1 or 2 meters for walking and running, so the difference it makes is minimal. And I think when it truly comes down to it, individual skill and use of cover will make more of a difference. Your helmet, the ACHHC, is a level 4 helmet. It has high ricochet chance and is made of combined materials, which is a little worse than polymer, the second best material in the game, a 0.45 destructibility modifier compared to a 0.50 modifier. This means that despite only being a level 4, this helmet can actually tank quite a few hits if you're lucky enough. To give you some perspective, almost all CQB classes have sub 40 pen bullets for their primaries. Only Borealis has a 41 pen 7.62 by 39 PP bullet, but even then you could still ricochet a few of them every now and then. This means that at least when facing up against CQBs, you can deflect a lot of their hits. Nearly the same could be said for Scout, where only half have 40 plus penetration bullets, but regardless, they're still kind of dangerous because of the fast fire rate. And most Scout users at tier 3 use those subclasses that have 40 plus pen anyways, so don't underestimate those players. And for Marksman class, each subclass has pretty big disadvantages, so although they get high pen, it's mitigated by those disadvantages. The only subclass that can really consistently put up a fight is Assault, but even then, most only have sub 40 pen or low 40 pen ammo. And if we go off a generalization, that for each armor level, a penetration whose 10s digit matches the armor level will penetrate 80% of the time. In that case, I'd say your chances of straight up stopping or deflecting bullets are pretty good. 20% is still pretty high, but this is not accounting for ricochet chance, which probably adds even more survivability chance. Your armor is the Rita M with full durability, level 3 soft armor even on the neck. Level 3 armor at this tier is pretty abysmal, but if you have it anyways, it's better than nothing. Maybe Lady Luck will smile upon you and block a shot or two. You get level 6 GAC 4 SSS 2 as a front plate, a little higher than half durability. It is made of polymer, which is the second best material in the game in terms of destructibility. So you can imagine level 6 on top of level 3 soft armor makes for a bad time for anyone trying to get through that. Your backplate is a level 5 SAPI 3+ at full durability, but made of ceramic, the worst destructibility material next to glass. But just because it's made of the worst material doesn't mean it's bad, because keep in mind, full durability and level 3 soft under armor makes it a lot more durable, which got even better when the armor simplification came to Arena. But good armor comes at a trade-off, so you are very heavy at 34.1 kilograms, only being outweighed by Ratatouille, a CQB class, at 38.9 kilograms. This is a problem because inertia gets worse when you're heavier, so you need to be more mindful of how you position yourself. Otherwise, inertia will take you a little further out of cover than you anticipated. You also get pretty big stat debuffs from the armor and the plates, so for a total of minus 5.5 movement speed, minus 6 ergo, and minus 5 turn speed. Pretty severe debuffs, but still manageable in my opinion. Your primary is the Ash 12. You get a laser, which is a nice bonus for hip firing, although I hardly ever use it. But it's nice to have it when you really need it. The recoil is not that great, but you can't mod it much even in the main game, so don't expect it to get any better. However, despite that, I still recommend full auto sprays because PS12Bs really hit like a truck. At 102 flesh and 46 pen, even if it doesn't penetrate the armor, it will seriously maim the target, so if you see someone, just let it rip into them and one will find their head or hurt them badly. And just as a refresher, if we assume a bullet whose penetration value's 10s digit matches the armor level, we could say the bullet will penetrate 80% of the time. But since level 5 armor is the most common and PS12B is 46 penetration, we could bring that number down to about 50% of the time. Maybe a little more, like 60%. Also to mention that these level 5 plates are frequently already damaged, so you might have even better luck at getting through the thorax and putting them down in maybe even a single shot. To summarize, Squall is decently reliable and a fun class to play. Your bullets are not useless, and your armor is very durable. The only thing that might put you off from playing it is the higher than usual effect of inertia and the stat debuffs resulting from the armor. But coming from my personal opinion, that problem is pretty easily resolved by a little bit of extra planning, which makes this subclass justified at B.
Когда ты словил маслину? Когда-то словил маслину. Нет, схватки! Рядом!